Okay, please open your eyes now. Please write your first word. Can you write it in big letters so that everybody can see it? Don't be shy, okay? All right. Can you show, can everybody show up their, okay, oh, relax. What's that? Stream of consciousness. Hope, wind. Oh, very visual. Beethoven, flowers, love, highbrow. What else? Okay, arena, forest, light, garland. Garden. Okay. I thought that's a Kazakhstan word. Okay, sorry. Garden. Okay, you just listened to a classical music. Now, tonight my goal is for us to have an understanding, a deeper understanding, what's the difference between a classical and a classic music. Because sometimes it's kind of vague, right? So what do you like? I like classic music. Oh, so you like classical music? No, I like classic music, not classical music. So this day, I want to inform everybody what is the difference between classical and classic music. Okay, we'll start first with the classical music. Classical music can be defined in 4 terms. Classical music can be described, classical music by country. For example, classical Indonesian music, classical Thai music, classical Filipino music. Like for example, for Indonesia we have the gamelan. These are instruments. Thai music we have pipat band. Okay. For classical Filipino music we have condimen songs. And you see the thing is that with this classical music by country, we are saying that this is a music. Can be a song, can be instrument, but this upholds the traditions of that country. Okay. So that is a classical music by country. For example, classical music by Filipinos. Now let's go to the second one, classical music by continent. This one is very easy. For example, classical music of Asia, classical music of North America, South America, so by continent. Third is classical music by history, which I think is more familiar with us, okay? So here, I did this matrix. So we have the Middle Age, the Stone Age. We have the Renaissance, 13th and 14th century. We have the Baroque from 15th to 16th. Classical from 17th to 18th. Blah, blah, blah. So you have what you heard is from Vivaldi, Bach, all these composers. So actually you can see that we have classical music here. But actually for most musicologists, we consider this whole as classical music. But I will not dig more into that. But what is more interesting is that during the 20th century, that is a time where most of the music now are very influenced by the US and from Africa. So this history of music is actually more on the West. But as you can see, the civilization started from the West, and then the Russian composers came in, and then it spread in America, and then from Africa as well. And then there's like a fusion of music. So that's classical music. So everything from 15th to 19th century. Then, strictly speaking, okay, we'll go to this particular period, okay? That is a classical music. If you want to talk to music teachers or music students, when you say classical, it's a time of Haydn, Mozart, and Beethoven. So these are classical musicians. And to give you some information about these two people, okay, they are the most famous, but they died broke. I don't know why. Okay, that's just it. Okay, just want to say. Okay, now, some more information from the classical period. You can see that we have this kind of pieces. We still use that, of course, but you can't imagine you giving this musical sheets to the classical instrumentalists. They can't understand what is this, okay? So you see it has evolved. And I believe probably in the next 20 years we'll have numbers only. And look at the difference between this and this, okay? After 500 years, it's very different. Now let's go to the classic music. Classic music by genre. We have the pop, rock, and jazz. Classic music is a term that is used to describe a music that stands the test of time and is widely popular. So this is also not a genre of music, but a description. Oh, I love Whitney Houston songs because they are very classic. So these are the terms, how to use this. Okay, like example, I love all Whitney Houston songs, very classic. That is because it stands the test of time. I love all the classical love songs from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Okay, I don't understand why people love listening to classic rock music. Watching classical music performance makes me feel intelligent and sleepy. I saw classical music instrument from Chiang Mai and it's amazing. If Justin Bieber songs will endure till 2050, he might be a classic singer. And for the last question, this is my question for you. My favorite classical musician is Mozart, and for classic music, Michael Jackson. If Michael Jackson's music is considered a classic, can he be considered a classical musician as well? So I hope you answered that, give your opinion during the break time. Okay, that's it. Thank you.